today I'm going to show you how to apply a colour. This could be a permanent colour, a semi-colour, it could be that you're doing a root smudge or a toner. I recommend that you do any kind of bleaching or highlighting or anything at home. There's too many things that can go wrong. And just to say that this is for people who can't wait. You know, if you're really desperate to get your hair done and you want to do it at home, I'm just trying to help you out so that it doesn't go really bad, basically. So hopefully this demo will help you do a good job of your colour at home, and I'm very happy to have a consultation with you and send out the exact colour that you need for your hair so that you can have the best possible home dye experience. Okay, so I'm going to be using Wella Colour Touch on my roots today, and I'm going to do colour on the ends as well, just so you can see how effective a toner is on these lighter pieces. So I'm using 70 and 797 Wella Colour Touch. It's a semi-permanent, and I'm mixing it with 4%, which is a quasi semi-permanent, so it will grow out, but it grows out kind of blended. I like using it because my natural hair colour is really dark, but I'm quite grey, and it just makes the grey hairs kind of blend in rather than that kind of blanket dye look. If I send you out a kit, I'll send out the exact amount of peroxide you need and instructions on how to mix it. So yeah, 15 of 797. The 97s are really nice because they are a soft ash brunette. Okay, so then you've got your dye in there, 30 mils of that, and then I'm going to add my 4%, which should be 60 mil. So 30 mils of the semi-permanent to 60 mils of the peroxide. So you've got your dye mixed up. Beautiful. Tint. Cover yourself, you hussy. Put a towel or whatever you've got on just to protect your clothes. Take your comb, and what you're doing is what we call a hot cross bun. So it's from the centre of your head all the way to the front, like that. It's quite tricky with my little tiny things that I just cut. And then from the top down to each side. I'm going to do the back as well, but to be honest, I wouldn't worry about that just yet. Just get that out of the way. Just breaking it into 4 sections, 2 at the back, 2 at the front. Okay, so you take your dye and you want to go down the parting first. If you're doing permanent dye, this is a semi, but if you're doing a permanent, you just want to use a little bit and just literally do the roots. If you're doing a semi like this, or you're going to go with root smudge, you can go in a little bit sort of more, a bit wetter. And then the same on this parting here. You start at the top of your head, and you're taking a little diagonal section like this. I use the end of the brush. You can actually see my lovely little roots there, look. And then you're painting up, 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 down, down, down. Okay, so covering both sides. Another little diagonal. So push the brush through, pick it up with your other hand, put it out of the way. Okay, up, 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 down, 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 down. little front hairs. Just be combing them away from your face the whole time. So you're getting as little as possible on your skin. Same goes if you've got somebody at home who's going to do this for you. Okay, so that's one side done. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Just going to move that out of the way a bit. A quick little patch, your cotton wool bud, quickly get them off, less likely they are to stain your skin. And to be honest, if I was just wanting my roots to look a bit better, I would just leave it at that, because the back of your head is much more tricky. It's the same idea, but obviously it's the back of your head, so it's much harder to see what you're doing, and that's going to cover your parting and, you know, make you feel much better about the whole situation. But if you want to do the back as well, it's the same kind of idea. So you're going from where that centre parting is, and you take the parting all the way down the back of your head. Okay, get that side out of the way. Then you've just got this side dealing with. Go back to where your parting is. Get this out of the way. I'm going to split that in half because there's just too much hair. Go down the parting at the back of your head. Okay, take that down, and it's the same on the other side. Okay, if you've got anything left, just go back over the passing a little bit, or around the edges, just make sure it's all covered. Because I want to kind of smudge my root out a little bit, the way I'm going to do this is just with my comb. So I'm just going to go through and just literally pull it down a little bit. Using the wide end of the comb, just smudge it a little bit. So that's my roots. I'm now going to go and mix up the toner for the ends.